Hi guys, how you doing? Wow, it's a lovely day today. Look at this. It's really nice, isn't it? You see the old Palm Court entrance over there? And we're looking down at Ali Pali. It's really nice. Right. Oh man, I just fucked up big time, innit? Oh shit. Yesterday, I wanted to sell my Suzuki Bandit and I just needed money, you know. And this guy came along, he wanted to buy it. We agreed on £400. I thought it was like broken, and I thought it was going to need like, I don't know, £300 or £400 to fix or whatever. And shit, man, it turned out, yeah, that the thing was already fixed, and the mechanic didn't tell me, yeah, because he thought I weren't going to pay him or something. He had some kind of problem, yeah. What happened was, it was broken, like the engine, something was wrong with the engine, it was fading out or whatever. And, oh, look at that, man, it's good. And I just assumed that it was broken. I never checked it. The battery wasn't in, I didn't bother with it. Yeah, so this Polish guy came along, stuck a fresh battery in, you know, twigged around with it for a bit, and then just I just pressed the ignition and it turned over. It started bloody working. Oh shit, right? So it started turning over, and then I sort of, he tried to offer me £300 or whatever for a Suzuki Bandit 1999 model, which is going up in value, and I just said nah, 400, yeah. Still thinking that the mechanic hadn't fixed it, right? Even though the mechanic had probably put like £300 worth of parts into it. So it's turned over, and I'm still not getting it into my head that it's bloody working, all right? This is what like a lack of confidence does to you, isn't it? So I've said to the Polish guy, okay, I'll go away and think about it, you know. And then he started saying like, you know, I need a lid, and I need you know, whatever goes with it. So I've gone back to the house in some kind of trance, and I got a lid or a helmet. I got like the box for it, and I got all the stuff for it. I got the rechargers, I got the battery and everything, and I brought it down, yeah, the lock, everything. And I thought, you know, 400, yeah, we agreed on 400 then. He came back with some other guy, they started putting it in the car, and in the back of my mind I was thinking, fucking hell, 400 for a fucking Suzuki Bandit, shit. And it was just a bit, you know, like it was just a bit loose, yeah. The like, for example, the throttle just needed tightening up because the cable was loose, but that was just nothing. And one of the tits on the carburetor was a bit coming out. That was nothing as well. I was just like, oh, you know what I mean? Oh, man. Beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, that's the city of London. So I'm like thinking, fucking hell, man, I'm such a fucking idiot, yeah? So I'm giving him the 20s, he's giving me the 20s, and I'm so fucking like hungry for money that I don't even ask him to go to an ATM, or I don't ask for a bank transfer. I'm just like, you know, fucking stupid. And we just swap over the details, and I filled out his keeper details and all that kind of stuff, and that was a palaver as well, because then I forgot to do it because I was so under the trance. So he takes away the bike, and I'm thinking, fucking hell, what have I just done, you know? I've just given away an asset for like half the value, I'm sure of it. And I've given him a load of freebies that was worth more than £100, yeah? Even including, like, I had one of those Suzuki toolkits that I bought myself for 20 quid. I'm sure that I think that toolkit is worth about £30 now, yeah? It goes up in value as well. Fucking hell, man. Depression makes you fuck up so badly. So, yeah, this is a little story about hindsight, yeah? Hindsight, and why people are depressed and why people are happy, yeah? Why people are like cheerful and why people are sad. I think my theory is just when shit happens like that and it's irreversible and you just, you know, you feel like a donkey in it and you feel like fucking bad and just makes you feel bad, innit? It's like your team losing. It's like your football team losing or whatever. So it's only natural that you're going to be pissed, yeah? Or super pissed because you fucking know after that it's fucked up, yeah? Anyway, so the Polak started sending me WhatsApp messages and whatnot, telling me, you know, everything's all right. We started, you know, changing the details and that. And I thought, 400 for all that shit, man. Fucking hell, that was sale of the century for this bastard, yeah? You know, he's thinking that, you know, I must be his fucking father or something, and, you know, he didn't know about it. Like a fucking late birthday gift or whatever. So, he's only a young guy, innit? I'm at least 15 years older than him. So then, like, yesterday, that was, I think, yeah, so yesterday, he fucking sends me a film of the fucking bike, and what he's done nothing to it. All he did was just tighten it up a bit. He just retuned the carburetor, but you know the little knob at the back of the carburetor, the four cylinder, yeah. He just fucking tuned it, whatever. He just tweaked it a bit. He just probably put a bit of tape on the tit for the carburetor heater. But oh man, do you know what I mean? It's so fucking annoying being stupid, isn't it? Fucking karma, innit? The mechanic was such a fucking paranoid bastard that he thought I wasn't going to pay him. He kept the fucking bike for like, God knows how long. 1, 2, 3, 4 months plus. So I'm thinking, where the fuck is my bike? And he's probably broken it. And I'm so fucking depressed that, and well, not lazy, but just like, you know, the confidence has gone and shit, yeah? So I haven't even gone down to the bike and gone, let's get it fixed, you know, just try and be positive and shit. I'm just like fucking in a warp because of that bitch, remember? So I'm like thinking that there's something wrong with the bike. So I'm trying to flog it. When the whole time the bike was a fucking asset. All the stuff that I gave for free were assets, yeah? And they could have been sold separately anyway. And what a fuck up, man. And that's what happens when you're depressed, when you're out of sorts, you know, when you've lost it a little bit, and when you've lost your focus. All of a sudden, you don't see what you're doing, kind of, in a way, until you've done it, you know? It's a really weird feeling. It's like, there's a little shot of the City of London over there. Oh, I think it's Canary Wharf. I can see number 1 Canary Wharf there, the little pointy one, yeah. There's Yali Pally, first broadcast. I don't think in the world, maybe in this country, probably. 1929, or was it? I don't know, whatever. So, I'm just saying, yeah. When the confidence is gone, you make some rash decisions. And I actually had a cooling off point. I actually went back to the house and I was going up to the attic to get the lids and, you know, the bits and bobs for the bike. And it still never dawned on me that the bike turned over twice and the revs were really good. And it was just a minor adjustment that was needed or required to tune up the vehicle, right? The carburetor knob. But I'm so fucking depressed that I'm just out of fucking focus, ain't I? And that, if only that fucking mechanic just told me. There's one of those funny looking caravans. if only that mechanic just told me, yeah, that it just needed tightening up, and I could have just paid him what he wanted. It was like £300 or whatever. I would have just paid him. But instead of that, he kept his mouth shut, thinking that I wouldn't pay because it wasn't fixed properly. He never even tested it himself. He didn't even put a battery in to test it. He just left it like that. Yeah? So I ended up giving it away for free, basically. I mean, I nearly gave it away for nothing. Just throwing it away and throwing all my stuff away with it. I mean, is that depression or is that just real life? You know, is that just like, it's just genetics, isn't it? It's like another person would have just fought straight, been positive, got help, yeah? It's sort of like, what's that kind of phrase they say about winners have a lot of uncles, losers are orphans or some shit like that, you know? It's like when you're a winner, you have like lots of friends anyway, and you can also take care of yourself, but you've also got the connections as well, yeah? But when you're a bit of a loser, I suppose, or someone who's down on their luck and not thinking straight and not thinking clearly, but I guess that becomes even worse because instead of having angels to help you out, you have demons pulling you down then, innit? So you're an orphan. So you're on your own anyway. The more you lose, the more alone you are. The more you win, the more people are with you. So it's a kind of, it just gets worse and worse and worse. Yeah, the more you lose, the greater the chances of you losing, because you haven't got any help anyway. I couldn't even get a mechanic. Couldn't even get a mechanic for the bike. All I had was that guy who just didn't know what he was doing. I have to show you the beautiful day that we have here, right? Because I've got to look on the bright side, because for fuck's sake. I should have just given it away for free, man.